What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking preview time for Scotland taking on Wales, which kicks off on Saturday evening. Round 2 of the Six Nations is upon us, and after round 9 the excitement is definitely in the air as we approach what could be a phenomenal game. Two teams with their heads held extremely high after phenomenal victories. Scotland making history, beating England for the first time in over 30 years at Twickenham. Wales coming back from the second half to beat Ireland. It was great achievements by teams that were needing those victories so badly. Wales coming off quite a bit of losses in the past in 2020, a year they pretty much want to forget. But what a way to gain some confidence by beating a team like Ireland. Scotland, the unpredictable ones. Not sure when or how they're going to strike, but man, did they only do that last weekend, where they fought out a tough English squad at Twickenham and made history. These two teams are undefeated, and they're going into this battle where one could stand a chance at winning the 2021 Six Nations title. Two phenomenal teams going at it. Legends of your leadership, Stuart Hogg, Alan Jones, two phenomenal rugby players needing to really take this game seriously. Make sure the discipline is correct amongst both teams. Make sure there's strength, there's motivation, there's passion to keep these guys fighting to the exact last minute. You're playing at a historic venue like Murrayfield. So much to look forward to in this game, and I will be streaming. So hit that subscribe button, join the family, because we're going to be streaming that one. It's going to be awesome. Wales have made 5 changes. Scotland have made 3. Obviously some injuries here and there. Scotland had to make 3 changes to take on Wales. Flanker Jamie Ritchie, centre Cameron Redpath and winger Sean Maitland are unavailable through injury, and their places have been taken by Blade Thompson, James Lang and Darcy Graham. Wales' situation has been made, and we'll have to wait and see how these new guys can back in the backs. There's new midfield partnership in Owen Watkin and Nick Hopkins. That's massive. Who take over from the injured duo, George North, who made history last week scoring that try that changed the game, and Johnny Williams. So both need to do it. Aaron Wainwright starting place of the injured Dan Ladiate, excuse me for not saying it, who just had 12 minutes against the Irish due to an ACL injury. Both Josh Navidi, who was sub for Ladiate, and Josh McLeod were unavailable due to injury. So big changes need to be made for Wales. But having said that, still incredible teams, incredible players to really look out for. You got the experience of Ken Owen, 78 caps for Wales. Brilliant player. Mentioned Alan Wynne-Jones, 144 caps for his team. Brilliant. Justin Tuperick, 81 caps. Another player who needs to shine in the number 7 jersey to show what they can do. The legend himself, Gareth Davies. Such a strong position in your scrum half. Needing to control the game, make sure his passes are legit and proper, and make sure that the communication between him and Flav Dan Bigger are strong, because those guys need to control the game. They need to get things going. They need to convert points. They need to make sure Scotland are under pressure. Phenomenal legend in the fullback, Lee Halfpenny, 94 caps. Another quality player with experience and a phenomenal passion and heart, who can have the opportunity at the defence to make sure the Scots don't come past them. Other players like Nick Tompkins, as mentioned, Owen Watkin. Big roles for these guys to replace George Ford. They need to be strong and experienced. You got Wynne-Jones at 31. You got Thomas Francis, at 1. You got Thomas Francis at 3. Adam Baird, 22 caps. Lewis Rees-Zammit, 5 caps only for Wales. What an opportunity to put your name down as a newbie and show the world what you're made of. Great squad Wales have named. Can they do it? Can they hold it their own? Can they put the pressure on? Can Coach Wayne continue the momentum that he continued from Ireland? Big game this weekend, and I don't think we can't underestimate Scotland. I'm sorry, they're just phenomenal in talent, and their tails are going to be high. And speaking of Scotland, a lot of people will be saying, they got the big game against England. It's just going to be downhill from now on. I don't think so. I think there's a certain buzz in this Scottish squad that can really surprise us and prove us wrong. We can never count out the fact that this team is passionate and determined, and now can smell an opportunity by beating the favourites like England, and knowing that they beat France last year. Surely these guys must be saying to themselves, boys, we could win this thing. They haven't got it since it was the Five Nations. Now they have an opportunity to make history and get that maiden Six Nations title. What a moment it will be for Scottish rugby. What a moment it will be for Scotland. If we look at the squad, you've got the leadership of Mr. Stuart Hogg. You've got the vice-captain in Finn Russell. Two names that need to continue their brilliance that they performed in last weekend against England. If Finn Russell controls the game like he did with Stuart Hogg, Wales under pressure. You've got Duan Vanamava, the man who scored the try, the man who really took the world by storm. Not even Owen Farrell's shoulder could knock him down. Great player, great opportunity for him. Some other guys, Rory Sunderland, 12 caps, Edinburgh player. Got Hamish Watson, another quality bloke in the number 7 jersey. What can he do? How can he excite? How can he put the boys in? Your other vice-captain for the game, Johnny Gray. What can he do to keep his team, keep the momentum, bring that experience from what he's done for the Exeter Chiefs into the Scottish squad? 62 caps, he's experienced. There's a lot of youngsters in here. James Lang, 5 caps. A few others, 9 caps for Blade Thompson and from Scarlets. They are players that are young and have the opportunity to move forward. I'm excited for this game. I really am pumped. I think we could see something special from both these teams because they know how important it is, and they know that what's at stake and the opportunities that lies ahead for these two great teams. The bench even, VPNL, quality, great Scottish name by the way, Jaco van der Veld, another great Scottish name, making debut for Scots. David Cherry, who plays for Edinburgh, also getting a debut opportunity. And the man who I know well, played in South Africa as well, Hugh Jones, coming off from the bench, causing a little bit of chaos. What can they do? The Welsh bench also, Elliot D, 33 caps. Then you got the uncapped of Halalolo. You've got Kieran Hardy. You've got James Bothman. You've got Will Rowlands. Some names that I'm not quite sure of, and a lot of youngsters. But what a great time for these guys in Wales to put themselves on the map, to show the world what they're made of. And I say, Jaco van der Veld's debut has had 1 cap, and David Cherry. My apologies for that. But 2 great games, 2 great teams, with so much on the line on this one great game. It's going to be phenomenal. They'll be watching Ireland and France just as intensely. Because if Ireland beat France, then it's even more. So they need to really show what they're made of, so that France or Ireland are under pressure for Sunday's game. My prediction, Wales, you guys know I love you, and you're phenomenal. My name's Welsh, but I'm going with what's in my blood. I think Scotland's gonna do it, and I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be tight. But I think Scotland to win by 5 points. And it's going to come in those dying moments. I hope we see more tries than what we saw last week's England game. And I hope there are more opportunities. But with George North out and a few others, Scotland could have the opportunity to do something special. Finn Russell, Stuart Hogg, watch those guys. They're going to control the game. But hey, anything's possible. Comment down below who you think's going to win. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.